Hello, 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 hello. Today I will make a film about the a problem with my AF-s Nikkor 70 to 200 2.8 VR because it has a stock focus ring. And what it means that it can focus up to almost 2 meters, and then it gets stuck. And if I go any further near end, I cannot really move it. So difficult to get it back on track. So, but in far end, it goes okay. At least the focus ring will sometimes move when the lens tried to move to focus. Here we again. Not really good. But here it goes. Okay, but so there is something. Maybe I've banged the lens into something, table or door or whatever. But I will take a look inside. First, we need this. Very important, because it's there are some critical electronic things inside. And then I need a JIS screwdriver. This is a bits from Vera. It's a 0. Yes, 0. And I also have something that is 0, which I filed and grind so it fit perfect in the screw. Some dentist tool is very handy. A sharp one, pointy one, and a spade one, kind of. A tweezer with some sticky rubber, which I have spray on. Plastic coat. It works pretty good. Almost like this tweezer from the stamp collector shop or whatever it calls. It's really good. And yeah. And then some cotton buds, and we need some nail polish remover. Include acetone. We need some isopropyl alcohol, 99%. Maybe we need some PackPad non-abrasive wipes, lens wipes. And we need some thread lock. The purple one. The bottle is red, yes. But the thread lock, fluidium, is purple itself. Some of those handy rubber thingy is all very handy. I think we can use them. But let's go ahead and sight this nice lens. It has worked, but now it's not really good. Oh, we do not need to take that out. But only the we begin with this one here and take that out. There will be plenty of screws when you take this lens apart. I have been into the back part, and very interesting. Maybe I will make a film about that sooner, later, I don't know. But when we take off the tripod socket mount, that's it. Oh. So it is. And then there should be 3 screws around here. One here. And there should be one, if I turn the lens, here. And the third one is here. So there's a little plastic thingy. And then we need a thin tweezer. Come out. And this one here. And those screws actually just hold the tripod mount in place. There's nothing else. Put it just a little aside, then take it out. And the third one here. And then push it aside a little. Okay, third time. Oh, I could just take it out here. So, then it will be easier to put back in again sooner. Has to be faced correct. And we can do the other one. Just so they are ready when assemble the lens. Now that was that. And then we I'll just take off the plate here because it needs to be taken off. And the last one. And then the nameplate is on. No, I mean off. Did I say on? No. Yes, I do. So here it is. And then the switchboard, or whatever it's called, need to be taken out with 2 screws. And then there is a flat. Okay, maybe it's better with this one. So nice and easy with some tools. And here we are. I mean, just to be sure how things is put in, I'll just make a what do you say, some kind of a mark. There and there. So it's easier to, I mean, it's more safe to get things correct when assembling the lens. And then my rubberized tweezer. That's not the only thing, because we need to unlock to lift up this here, the other end, because then it should be possible to just lift it out here, then it's free. And remember how it was faced before you take it out. So and then we could actually just take off the other flakes, and just to be sure no one is not fully sure how it was faced. So now I will just take off the rubber thingy, which can be some kind of pretty sticky over the years of use. Sometimes the rubber will, I don't know how it will sometimes get bigger. So, and then we have some screws around here. 2, 4, okay, we begin here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's it. To take off the back of the lens group with all the electronic and the VR section. But we need, before we can take those screws out, we actually need some kind of sorry, of a softener. I mean, this is I don't know what the Nikon use itself, but the nail polish remover with acetone works pretty good on a cotton bud. So I will do so. And just get the cotton bud wet and just add it on here, so the fluidium will get its work. Because some of the screws sit pretty tight and can be sometimes be really annoying to trying to take off. But the nail polish remover will soften the what do you say, the screw lock. I think it's not a thread lock, but let's give it a try. Yeah. All the screws are the same lengths, so there's nothing special there. It works pretty good. If the one screw is really stuck and you cannot get it out, so add a little more thread lock. I mean, not thread, but more nail polish remover. And be sure the screwdriver fits perfect in the screw head. Therefore I file my screwdrivers now and then so the tip will fit perfect. Because if you one or twice cannot get the screw loose, you maybe have a problem. Yeah, it goes pretty good. Pretty well, maybe someone would say. So, only 3 screws left. No, only 2. Without the nail polish remover, I would have damaged some of the screws. You see, I should have removed those flex cable, but I do it now, just so we are in safe position. So, and then the last one. Very simple. Now, then it should be possible, if we have get all the screws off, yes, so it is, to just push or just move some gently and be sure not to just take it off, because the flex cable is sometimes very fragile. So do it gently, only any stress See? Here we are. That's the main board, the main circuit board. And the thing you can see under is the 5th lens group. And then we have the VR. So that was it. And just to mention, here's the aperture pin here. It goes here. And it goes against the aperture mechanism here itself. Very nice made. You see, those sticky hair, those sticky tape is a very, very good idea, because it will catch some of those hair, or I mean things that comes into the lens. I mean, the lens is not fully tight, so so the sticky tape will actually catch those small things. That's pretty nice. Now, then we need to take off the zoom ring itself, just to be sure where it goes. I'll just put a mark here. And then the tape, silhouette tape. Where did it go? Here. Here. And we need to take that off, because long. It rolls a little. Could have done the other way around, but doesn't matter. So, and then we need a flathead screwdriver. This is a 2mm flathead screwdriver, which I hope will fit perfect here. That was too thick. Another one, because this is a flathead screw for the focus ring. There's another one over here, and I need to take that out before take that out, so I can come further into the lens. See? And the other one. So it should be possible to take off the focus ring. No, the zoom ring. There are two of those brass thingy, which Wait, I can let them stay. Or maybe I should take them off. Well, I will take a check later. But for now, I will unscrew the lens here, and then I can go further into the aperture. And just to be sure things sit correct when putting them back in. So I will make a mark. So and then I can continue with the someone mentioned that the cap should be on. I mean, there is a filter on, but I put it on anyway, so nothing goes wrong. And then so, and I need my handy rubber thingy here just to put the lens on, so I have it in safe place. But which size fits best? I think this one goes for that. So it is. Here we have it. And then I just put it on here for this. So you see, it's very handy. You know where it is, and it's just to put away. So now here we have the aperture, and I will make another mark just to be sure the aperture sits correct, but it shouldn't be a problem. But because there's a pin over here, see there, there's a pin here that will fix the aperture mechanism, so it can only sit in one way. So there's no need for making marks. And before we continue, I will just take away the rest of the screw lock. Doing so there's no fragments of that is fooling around. Okay, the last screw we have here. And then it should be possible to take out the aperture mechanism. I'll just do so and then lift it out. Not that easy, but I'll just lift it out gently. So now it should be free, and then it should be possible to yes, here we are. What's there? This is how it works. This is how it looks on the other side. It's a great mechanical stuff. Just like our eyes. Maybe not the same way, but almost. So now we have wow, a lot of dust and things in here. So we have 8 screws that actually hold the front part here. So I need to unscrew them. There's a pin here, so the thing, this part here, can only sit in one way. So it shouldn't be a problem. So no need for set any marks or whatever. Now we are almost there. It will be very interesting to see what's underneath in this lens. Yeah. So take care of the flex cables here when we lift up this section. See? Here's my tweezer. So it is. Here's the VR. Some part of it. It looks really dirty in there. Okay. And then the focus ring should be possible to take off by lifting it up. And then lift it out. Oh, look at this. Pretty amazing, mate. Really. But let's have a look on this amazing piece of work. This is the where the focus ring will go against those 3 springs and make it possible to focus. But is there any loose screws? There could be. There could or could not. Let's have a closer look. No, it's tight. See, I can move the lens without the focus ring. I mean, this is how I actually work directly on the focus system. This is how when I work on the USM, I mean the SWM ultrasonic engine or whatever it is. See the squeak sound. Have some. Maybe I should try to, if there's any loose screws. Could be. No. It's fine. Another one. And the last one. It's fine. Guess? Yes. It is. So it's not the problem. But the problem looks like it has been dropped or hit into a... This screw is tight. This. This one is tight and but it gets stuck because of yeah, you can see here there are actually marks, but I'm not pretty sure if it's that. So we are at far end. When you go to near end, it will get some kind of stuck. There's really a problem here. When I press on the side here, it will make it. Okay. Okay. Something happened. It's not really good. Maybe if there's anything. But the squeaky sound tells me there is something that is possibly the surface of the USM, no, the SWC, WSWM, yeah. And it shouldn't sound like that. Because it looks like it's not really worn out, but it has been used a lot during many years. So okay. So not good. But there's really nothing I can do about it. Well, I have taken a look inside, and it seems that is pretty much used a lot. So I will just put it back in again. Yeah, really been used a lot. But yeah, sad to say. I will just put it back in again. So it is. Be careful when you put this section on, not to damage those brushes here and the other brush down here. But before put that on, we need to put the focus ring on itself. Yeah, they are here. There should be a ring, and it's here, and it has to sit here. I know it should be there, but so to make it easier to put this on, just do this, and a little bit more, and here we are. So you see it works to 1.7, so it's not good. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Then we put this section on. It can only be sit in one way. So, and then it's locked. So I can put the screws in again. But it was actually interesting to have a look inside that part of the lens. And there's no need for any adjustment when taking off those parts here, I'm sure. But I do not have a collimator or that kind of adjustment tool. So and then the two plastic thingy. Where did it go? Where did it go? The zoom ring comes on. And it's very handy. I just put a mark on here somewhere. Maybe someone would mention other. I guess so. But it worked for me. Just to make it easier to put this on. So here we are. Where did my screw hole goes? There. Those two plastic thingy with the screws on. Oh, come on. So here it is, and the zoom works good. Maybe I should put on this bloody sticky tape. It's so sticky. Well, here we are. And then we could just put the rubber thingy on. So it is, and then the aperture mechanism goes on. Where's my pin? It's over here. Yes. My tweezer. Here we are, and then it should be locked into the pin here. And here we are. And the 3 screws, and just to make it sure, we use some where did it go? I can just use this. And some thread lock. Don't over tighten the screws because it's pretty thin, this stuff here. So, and take the rest of the old screw head lock . There's no need to overdo it. So, and there's just a small fragment there. Away with that. So, yeah, what to do next? We need the lens, which is here, and I will just take this out here.